Hello everyone, and welcome back to another new video. In this one I'm going to talk about believing, not necessarily insofar as in religion, but in ghosts and spirits. You'll have noticed that my two videos so far have been listing off channels that include those who go out and do paranormal investigations, etc. Because they either believe or really do wish that they could believe in the existence of the paranormal. I believe largely because as a child, I had two potentially paranormal events happen. The first was when myself and my family lived in a house together in a village at the opposite end of my town to where I live now. This may or may not have actually been a real paranormal event, but it stuck with me because as a child I very much believed it was real. The detail that I remember is for some reason I was either already awake or was woken up, and on looking down at the end of my bed where the airing cupboard was, I saw a shadowy figure that I just knew was my granddad. I didn't know which one as I was still pretty young when they both passed away, but I knew two things. Firstly, that I wasn't afraid of this figure for whatever reason, and secondly, that whichever one of my grandfathers this figure seemed to be, he was wearing a flat cap, the only thing that seemed to have had any actual form. He did not speak as far as I recall, but I felt a reassurance that he was there looking over me. Second experience I had was when I was a little bit older and we lived in a different village in my hometown. All I'm able to recall from this is that I reached down over the arm of the chair I was curled up in, and I can remember what distinctly felt like a hand quickly touched my fingers. I quickly pulled back from it and looked down to see that there was nothing there and that no one seemed to be in a position to have been the one to have done it. These two incidents, as well as others that I may have had, could all have simply been a figment of an overactive imagination, or they could have been very real. So even though I have grown a little bit skeptical as I've got older as to if it was actually paranormal, I still believe that there might be something out there, including higher powers, if not exactly one singular god that's given different names depending on which religion you practice, and I do hope that we don't just fade into an empty void when we've left our mortal bodies. But I wanted to do a video on why I've been following and highlighting the channels I do, and why I'll not ever have a completely closed mind to what may be out there. Thank you to all of the 22 subscribers that I gained by the end of Wednesday night. Every single one of you is very much appreciated, including the advice you have given me on having come back to doing YouTube after the unexpected hiatus. We'll see you all again in the next video. Bye for now.